Hi guys, so it's 6:01 on the 4th of April 2018, and I just wanted to quickly address this YouTube shooting that took place at the headquarters yesterday. You can see the image they're using, very occult, very satanic, full blue moon in the background. You've got the reference to the Easter Bunny, although they've used a dark one. The whole image looking very witch-like in the dark ritual type clothing that they use. The woman's name was Nazim Agdam. Thank you to John and to Francesca who pointed out that Nazim means breeze and Agdam refers to White House. Ag meaning white and Dam meaning house. Breeze and White House says to me maybe an explosion, something that kind of resembles the image in iPet Goat where these suit type wearing people, maybe politicians, maybe bureaucrats, are kind of blown away with this breeze that kind of references the pressure wave from an explosion. That just reminds me in terms of the birthing process of the Antichrist, the report I did a while back with these suspicious packages being sent along the Potomac River between Virginia and Maryland, or the Virgin Mary, and how that kind of resembled the birthing canal, with the White House being the representation of the womb. Out of the womb comes the Antichrist, so the symbolic birthing of the Antichrist may be the destruction of the White House, from which the Antichrist then rises in terms of coming to take control. That could be Obama, could be a Clinton, could be a prince like Carrie or William. Not too sure at this moment, but we do know that they will reveal themselves, so time will tell. In reference to the White House being destroyed, the mainstream media in terms of Hollywood have been shoving that in our faces for a while. With the White House down, Olympus has fallen. We've got references in G.I. Joe, Retaliation, Transformers Dark of the Moon, The Day After Tomorrow, X-Men United, Independence Day, and Mars Attacks, and that just goes in line with their 9/11 subliminal messaging that they conveyed before 9/11. Now all of this kind of connects to the Great Dragon touching down in terms of the Tiangong-1 Heavenly Palace. Mentioned it before, just mentioning in mentioning it again. Sorry, got stuck on that one. And obviously yesterday I've made a video pointing out the message I think that's being conveyed in reference to the Antichrist, or the devil, Satan, the Great Dragon rising, and that's obviously after the touchdown, 2 days after the touchdown. So the connection to the serpent speaking has been pointed out throughout this video. But one of the things I didn't point out, which a couple of people commented on, thank you, is the hissing like speech that comes at the end when they're saying I rise, particularly on the last I rise. I'm just going to play it for you now.
I rise, I rise, I rise.
So you hear that hissing at the end.
I rise, I rise.
Now, obviously, that is very indicative of a snake, a serpent-like speech. At least that's what we've come to know it as. So I think that the message of Satan speaking, manipulating this poem to reference his rise, was, pretty accurate. Especially when you listen to that hissing at the end, it's not anything normal. So again, they symbolically convey another ritual in terms of this Iranian native shooting 3 people, killing herself. They use this image to convey an occult, satanic ritual, again with the bunny, and the glow in the eye as well, the dark bunny. So it's all a reference to Easter, but a manipulation of Easter as we know it in the Bible, in terms of the crucifixion of Jesus and the resurrection thereafter. This is what they're interpreting as the resurrection of the Antichrist, or Satan, the devil, the Great Dragon, that has been cast down and has short time to rage on this earth. And as I said, I think the rage is coming in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. We're going to see things escalate. We're going to see different events that, wouldn't normally make sense. But when you're aware of the other things that are going on, makes perfect sense in terms of what they're referencing and the times that we're now in. So that's all I wanted to bring to you guys today. Thank you again to John and Francesca for just, you know, pointing out the meaning of this woman's name and how that connects to the White House and a breeze at the White House, which kind of put me on that train of thought again, just, you know, sent me hurtling down the tracks, picking up all these clues and references along the way. Some of them I've already pointed out. A lot of it I'm finding now when I make these videos, I'm referencing a lot of things that I've referenced earlier, which is helpful because it builds a bigger picture. So you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and God bless.